Shame on you!
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off? I don't know what you're talking about. He did something. He stole his employer's goods and another lorryman's job. You should be thankful for the tip.
He's been expecting this. He's really puffed himself up.
Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cops don't run Revachol West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run anything.
No. He means La Puta Madre.
The name resounds like a bell in the air, a dark gong. You get a bad feeling about it.
Yeah, him.
Then I presume you are familiar with his peonies.
Yeah, they're his little bitches. He's got them all over the unions.
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere. Some say he even has them in the RCM. Dirty fucking peonies who'd do anything for him. Multi-ethnic drug addicts.
You're not peonies. You wouldn't be investigating a drug thing if you were.
No, of course not. We are not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, then it's a good peony's job to find out who that is. It's not a hard job. It won't take a long time. It won't make Padre Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way, protecting this fucking thief.
I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the protection of the Lorrymen and Carters Guild.
You've seen that corpse in the ceramic armor there. Did his shitty little guild protect him?
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
The lieutenant turns and gives you a barely perceptible nod. Be careful. This man's still got some fight in him, by the looks of it. It won't be easy to break him. Men like this only respect two things: strength and fear. Time to turn up the volume.
Fuck you, I told you. I'm not gonna...
There. His voice grows smaller as yours.
Look, fuck you, man. It's some lorry down there. Green, banged up thing. I don't fucking know who she is.
When did she go away?
I don't know. I don't even know her name. She just rolls with the fleet and acts like a big shot. Some dyke, probably. I haven't even seen her for days.
Now it's not a big deal for him anymore. This is how he saves face.
Past the monument, down there. The Green Temple. Now leave me the fuck alone, okay?
A small temple by the monument. Green. Let's get into that lorry.
This green found, A to Z, contemporaire, is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days.
This must be the one he told us about, unless he was lying.
The glass on the side windows is tinted and covered with dust. You can barely make out the shape of a seat and two steering levers. Posters cover the small windows in the back. You can't make out what's on them. It feels like you're peeking into someone's home residence. Inside it's private, cozy, warm, dusty too. The door is locked. The handle looks shiny, like it's recently replaced. There's no picking this lock. The owner has put special care into it. It's a recessed design.
Use the pry bar to smash the window. Open it from the inside. I don't know how good it is, but this investigation has taken long enough. We can't afford it to take any longer.
This green found, A to Z, contemporary, called down the hammer of truth and justice. With a firm punch that could shatter bone, you smashed through the window. Why you didn't equip and use the pry bar, who knows? But now, release your secrets, Lorry Cabin.
Hey there! Hi, zombies! Hi. I've been eating, so I've been muted, and no one was here, so I was just doing my thing.
The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered with old movie posters. Actresses smile from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals. There's something odd about the passenger seat. The seating fabric has been pulled tight over the lower side of the seat where the toolbox should be. These are movie posters featuring starlets from long-forgotten films from the 20s, the teens, even the 90s of the last century. One of them particularly catches your eye, a centerfold of an ingenue attached right above the back seat. There's definitely perfume in the air. It's spicy, with a hint of amberette, wafting through the bitter air of the cabin.
Okay, I'm back. I'm done eating. Sorry. I had half of a mini watermelon. That was my dinner of a watermelon. Very cold. Was yum. What's that?
The remnants of a sweet juniper-scented perfume, probably grenade number 5.
Why in the hell would I know that?
The actress is draped in a sheath dress, one of her shoulders bared. The faded remains of an autograph run across the poster. She's looking past the camera. A feeling of tenderness washes over you. A longing even, perhaps. And gentle tragedy. Wait, doesn't she resemble someone you know? But you can't put your finger on whom exactly.
What? This actress? Do I know this actress?
The actresses and the rear actor all smile you a warm goodbye. A radio transmitter is attached to the dashboard and a toolbox sits under the driver's seat.
Examine video?
Looks like the frequency dial is absent. It requires a key to work, but the key has been removed, likely by the missing lady driver.
Strange. There are so many radio stations saved here. Must be over 100 at least.
Why would anyone need so many?
For contacting an entire fleet of lorrymen, for example. This is all shortwave, UW and UKV. Looks like we are dealing with an impressive organizational tool. The nerve center of a huge operation, with quite a range too.
A 20-kilometer radius at least, perhaps extended by an attachable antenna that's not here right now.
Doesn't look like it. It's completely inoperable without a dial key.
The ghostly actresses and the rusty toolbox under the driver's seat and the oddly bulging seat cover.
Check the
You
pedals.
wedge yourself under the steering wheel to get a better look. Seems like the few tools lying around here, a hammer, a pair of pliers, a rusty wrench, have been casually thrown there by the disorganized driver. But one odd detail does catch your eye. A piece of sandpaper has been glued to the throttle.
Sandpaper? A novel technique. Must be to offer some extra grip to the driver's foot.
Sandpaper could also rub off pattern from the driver's right boot sole.
Yes?
One of the footprints at the crime had an aberration. The sole was smoother than the other.
Which means that the missing lady driver was present.
Dang,
at the
I'm
injury.
so smart. Holy shit. I'm such a genius.
Looks like her, yes.
She's also the one running the drug trade. What a handful.
Now we know for certain who's the missing eighth person at the lynching.
Yeah, hey.
Ethan Hardy and his boys could also
I
be
think
involved
it's
in the
just-
blood operation.
Oh, there's some other. You don't know that for sure. Those jerks, definitely. I think the entire union is involved. All of Martinez? Not necessarily. The lady driver could have kept the drug trade a secret. Those
We
jerks,
should see what
definitely.
Titus has got to say on the matter. Are we finished with the lorry?
The movie stars
See.
are still smiling from the walls. The radio transmitter sits.
Oh
on
yeah,
the
I want to
center
peel the
console
cover
on a
off.
thick
What is it?
voila. A stack of neatly folded papers has been stashed behind the seating fabric. You see 3 maps depicting a large metropolitan area. It's Revachol. Some of its routes and highways have been outlined with a pen.
Bonne prise.
What does that mean? Praise? Okay. Manzio, it's a commendation. Open the topmost map.
This large map displays the elevated motorway called 881. The intake leading to Martinez is marked with a blue X. There's another X on the off-ramp at a place called the Old South.
Old South, huh?
Toll booths at the intakes are marked with a circle. It looks like there are scant few ways of getting onto the elevated motorway that runs over Jamrock, and this person knows them all. There, hundreds of thousands of motor carriages roar on the 881, high above the mess of brown and red roofs that is Jamrock. The commuters don't even look down. The world ceases to exist outside the windshield.
Or just
To Couron, through the middle-income neighborhoods there, by the river, and then to Stella Maris and La Delta for work, while the men and women of Jamrock scuttle to their fates below the road.
hold open the second map.
This municipal map from the 30s displays a complex system of storm sewers underneath a sub-district called the Pox, old military hospital, right adjacent to the 41st precinct. No storm will ever drown Revachol, the great solution to the riddle of history. Wind rips through the empty hallways of the once great military hospital, now just a ruin under an overgrown park. Beneath the hospital, great sewer tunnels hum and vibrate with life of their own.
Sound.
The rattle of motor carriages and lorries driving through long-forgotten tunnels, lit by gaslights.
What about the third map?
The final map displays a labyrinth of service tunnels left over from the construction of Motorway 881. A few routes have been marked with a pen, where the tunnels and sewers surface near the eminent domain and a traffic island in central Jamrock by the lake. These service tunnels were probably used during the construction of the foundation beneath the motorway. Despite the cold, figures move about cloaked in shadow, their breath escaping in white clouds that fade into the darkness. Wherever you look, the night gives cover to her messengers.
Where are they going?
They travel from eminent domain to perdition and onto the main, over the River Esperance, on Route 881 to the Old South. The exit ramp is supposed to be shut down, but there's much activity. The road spreads like the tentacles of a great octopus.
What does it mean?
It means that the smugglers are secretly using the motorway to transport their goods and materials. They've infiltrated East Motor Tract, most likely. The RCM patrols most of these auxiliary roads, though apparently not all of them.
Where's the con?
Hard to say. This distribution network looks certainly large, yet still vague enough. It doesn't reveal much about the Besmerti behind it.
That word sounds vaguely.
The Besmerti is a Revacholian crime syndicate. They see themselves as the inheritors of the 14 Revacholian Indo-tribes, but really they're just violent gangs vying for control on the west side of Revachol. With cool names like La Puta Madre and Ahura Mazda, it's a dark parody.
What do you think is behind?
It's definitely not the Union. They just do some logistics. This operation has spread everywhere in Jamrock. If it's that widespread, then Madre remains the most likely suspect. Here's bad news. There have been attempts at a serious investigation before, but they haven't ended well for those involved.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is a brave man for saying Madre's name without the winces and whispers that usually accompany it. Especially bad news for cops who may have something in their past they don't even know is there.
Best not to disturb the scene. I'll have forensics go over the lorry and pick these up later.
The stack of maps looks just like before, barely noticeable. The movie stars look silently by, and the pull-out toolbox has a rubber handle, worn from years of use. A metallic
Toolbox
drawer slides out from the seat. It's empty, except for a folded newspaper.
Unfold it.
It's an issue of Périphérique from last Wednesday. A piece of paper falls out from its pages.
Pick it up.
It looks like an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine. Complex mathematical equations explain the basics of something called the Ulan frequency system. These formulas look oddly painful. Maybe it's the hangover, but they give you a headache.
The Ulan frequency system? I've never heard of that before. I know of FM, AM, UKV, but...
It's an issue of It looks like these...
The Ulan frequency system? I've never heard of that before.
Pull out toolbox slice back. You close the rusty old...
Great. I think we got everything. A word, detective? Before we return to Joyce? Alright, we've finished here. Let's quickly debrief and go over what we found, so we don't do it in front of the company rep.
Oh.
Honestly, I'm quite worried by what we've seen so far. The evidence seems to point to a rather extensive and well-organized operation. I'm especially intrigued by that radio transmitter, particularly the sheer number of stations it can connect. Looks like this alleged drug trade casts a wide net. I'm not sure what the Ulan frequencies are all about, but they may hold some significance. Perhaps it's a better way to connect between fleets while avoiding frequency bleed, or maybe it's used to tap into RCM networks.
Listening in on your calls between you and your station, a worrying prospect.
Oh, and the maps we found. They reveal the geographical extent of the operation. Looks like they've used abandoned tunnels and access roads to stay hidden. This is useful info. And last but not least, it looks like the Hardy Boys knew this driver, as we know that she was present at the lynching. This may be the Union connection we've been searching for.
The probe and the case converged, he thinks. This was quite the find.
Movie poster.
As elegant as they are, I don't think they are relevant to the drug trade.
Wait, really? They're not?
Don't be fooled. Desire always plays a role.
Driver's cap.
Yes, well,
So it turns out it is connected to the Union, though.
like Joyce told us, yes, logistically. But don't expect to bust this open during our stay here. At best, this is an angle we can use against them, to other ends, as extra ammunition.
Meaning, someone as slippery as Everard won't be caught by a couple of cops and some stuff they found in some cabin.
Will the RCM...
We should return to the murder case, see what Joyce tells us about the lynching. When we are done for the day, I call my station and suggest our narcotics department look into it. There are more than enough grounds to start an official investigation, sometime later when we are done here. We do not want to get caught in that.
I think it might be too...
The fact that one hasn't started already gives me pause. An investigation, I mean. Especially if the Madre grouping is involved, and I can't imagine they aren't. It's certainly worrisome.
Corruption?
All the same, I don't like the idea of internal affairs descending on the matter. That won't help anyone either. Debrief
Brief over?
After you.
I think this was her, though?
Lowman, you caught me at an opportune moment. This awful weather keeps me awake. You can entertain me with your questions.
Hey, officer, got a minute? I sure do. For a citizen?
Saw you poking around in Lady Driver's lorry. She in trouble?
Wait, so you did know something about who's smuggling drugs? Trouble? There's going to be an investigation. Or you can't... Facts.
It's that bad. Man, what should I do? What should I do to help her? Damn. I always warned her to watch herself. Man. Nothing to do now, I guess. Maybe I should just keep my head down and work on my rhymes while I can.
What's the plan with those rhymes?
Oh, you know. Tommy Lee Holmes gonna be a musician.
Tommy
Straight
Lee
guitar,
Holmes.
but with beats.
Okay, I just
I've
got
a
his
lot of free
name.
time on the road to hone my craft.
All right. All right, why Tommy Lee Holmes?
Tommy Lam was taken. My real name's Jerry Lafitte. Tommy's way better.
All right, another
The man
question.
taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Conceptualization. Conceptual. Conceptual. One thing. Okay, so then I smoke. And
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man.
come on, come on, come
Your
on.
best verse? You don't even have a bad verse in here. Just tumbleweed and liquor stains. Wait, no. What are you doing?
Broke me. Broke me.
That's brutal, man. But you know, time will.
I'm a what?
No, stop. He's already mortified.
Grimes, listen. She fucked me till I bled.
That's
In
Exactly.
the name of God, what are you doing?
Failing a white check. Conceptualization. I think I'm doing, Kim.
Yeah.
I have to.
Yeah. I get it. These are your rhymes. They're from your life. Doesn't matter if they're robust, they're honest. So, thanks, man.
Damn. Honest.
Yes, and I also thank you for stopping. We have a drug investigation to return to. How about we do that?
He liked my emotional poem. Okay, let's re-equip for that now. Let's re-equip for that because we couldn't do it before. But because he liked my poem for some. Empathy, empathy. I have fun. Oh no, I have the wrong. Empathy. Drugs. Left hand. Ooh. I am under a lot of the influence.
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man. What's on your mind?
In his eyes,
Yes!
an unfamiliar longing.
Yes!
Flecks of brown and gold. It's hard to say. His gaze wanders southwest, down the street that goes beyond the horizon. The road continues for miles, flowing together with other roads, turning into causeways or bridges, ending suddenly in dead ends, or ramping up or down highways. It forms a crisscross pattern across the land.
Where does it lead?
Above the Jamrock Quarter, in the form of a raised motorway, and then the never-ending sprawl of Forburg, high above buildings, new and old, the air filled with the rumble of motor engines.
Further.
To the old south, to the farthest outskirts of Revachol, through the checkered fields of farmland, upstream to the river Esperance, past Montmartin, the border approaches.
On the border.
You cannot see. It's out of the city. Up ahead, the mist blocks all sight. A gale blows across your cheeks. It is cold. Before you stands a tall lorry driver, with sad eyes.
Southwest.
Excuse me?
A flinch jolts his frame. The question has touched a nerve.
Lynch.
There are things even a cop can't fix, my man. There's no helping in absence, you know? I miss my family. They're all I have. My wife, second kid on the way, waiting all the way in Diora. And here I am stuck in this shit, so far from home. Diora of the Seven Seas. It's on the other end of Le Caillou, pretty much, on another island called Laurentide, off mainland. We've got a little place there. Can almost hear my kid laugh when it snows. What's it like? Good. And bad. An ache that brings you joy. I think of them a lot. I dream up these silly scenarios in great detail of living with them. It comforts me. What about you, cop man? You missing someone?
Is that what it is? This feeling? No, it's scarier than that. You're pursued by a hunter, smelling of apricots and sorrow, and the past.
Gone, I lost it. I missed someone. I don't know who. Maybe he'll tell me about my.
You lost your gun. Oh man, that's bad news. Especially here in Martinez. I hope you find it soon before things turn foul. But, thanks for this. It's nice to talk to someone. And I know it wasn't easy to ask. I hope you find your way through your own troubles.
Ask him for.
Huh? Oh. No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work.
Right?
The bosses, man.
Fence work. I don't know who these bosses think.
Yeah, it sure ain't good for me. Or you. I'd spare a coin or two for a city cop down in his luck. If I had saved 4 myself.
Damn. More conceptualization. Good. That. Okay.
It's you again. What is it?
Yeah. What is it? 40. Good talk. Oh no. Oh, they have nothing to do with what. That one did. Oh no.
Hi again, gendarme. Bye-bye, gendarme.
I
Again? I can't believe this shit.
that's try
Again?
that.
I can't believe this shit.
There's something
Are
that
you
binds
kidding
you
me?
to him. Some kind of an
Critical
outfit,
failure.
maybe. A uniform.
Critical failure. Your nurse's uniform? I'm going to call him animal control.
The police of animals, yes.
Listen, don't make anything of it, but do you work for animal control?
Well, I am interacting with the most dangerous animal of them all. You. I'd say yes. I'm animal control. To yourself? Yes, extremely.
Can we help you with something?
Hey, was there something you...
No.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slide.
Oh, how you doing?
Fuck
Still
this
kneeling
coon,
here?
okay?
Pathy, I have nothing. This is
Fucking
hard.
The trash container stands.
Oh, Love of Crime novels, reactions. Let's go try that one. Don't let the bookstore.
Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring
Actions. Okay. I just want to pass. Forever. Action.
Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels. Your quick eye notices a small caterpillar crawling
What do
across
we
the
have
spine
here?
of a book. The title reads, Dick Mullen and the Mistaken Identity.
What do we have here?
A worn
Mistaken
paperback from Dick Mullen's classic Hard-Boiled Phase. The premise seems to be that Dick Mullen is framed for the murder of his best friend and has just a few days to prove his innocence. Could it be the motifs of unstable identities and shocking betrayals?
Probably right.
Then this is the book for you.
I want to buy this novel.
Of course. Such violence and immorality. I mean, enjoy.
Shelves filled to shelves full of biographies of
I want to buy that board game too. Bond. Love sport.
a small mountain of colorful board.
If you say so, but you better stay away from those immoral occult.
No. You...
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
About everything. About all the things. Oh, these I can do. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know. Measurehead, huh? Let's go talk to Measurehead. But first, brush my teeth. Up. Back. Sorry about that. We're going to go talk to Measurehead. Thanks. Thanks. Thank you. And your Measurehead. Check with
Your race descent has
a
temporarily
race theory.
halted,
Oh my god, I
but
don't
you
want to
will
do this.
fall
What?
Again.
But I'm going to. Yes, let's subscribe to it.
descent has temporarily. Ask what kind of races there are first. Classification is core to this stuff.
Measurehead, I'm new to this world. Help me understand its races. I need to know what kind are there.
Do you?
Or a thing.
What thing? We already got in the harbor. You just want to hear about races, don't you?
Shut up, Kim. Yes.
You are obviously a liberal, Sailite. A polyculturalist. I can see it from your love of microtechnology and your sartorial choices. Do not deny your friend the truth you have denied yourself.
Yeah, they both read me like a book.
There are three categories.
He's like, I don't care if you're just doing this.
The heroic races. Tibe, the servile races, and the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty. Which one do you need education on? Those are the Simonese, the Areopagite, and the Occidentals, excluding the Maun, of course.
Of
The
course.
Maun are riddled with eczema to the point where they find it impossible to smile. They are all lactose intolerant.
Ew.
A common result of inbreeding.
Ew, not lactose intolerant.
A receding genetic pool has led the Maun on reprehensible street parades. In Maun cities like Stadskanal and Vredefort, wearing wooden clogs on their feet and little green tassels on their hats.
Okay. Exactly, are they?
You know them by the names of their nation states. The Oranese, the Gotwaldians, and the Königsteiners. My people simply call them Maun. The Maun are proof that you can have too much Occidental racial purity and tassel-centric culture. Inbreeding has led to a lactose-intolerant subrace whom no one can take seriously.
Is that really the reason why you guys hate them? Is because you know what?
Tassels are,
It's-
let's be honest,
Honestly,
not a good sartorial choice for this
that's
century.
fine.
You might want to avoid wooden clogs too.
Answer no. Okay, got it. Who are you? Type A then?
The Vespertines and Messenians of Vesper and Messina, the ancient Meteorans of Meteo by the golden Pisantic Sea, the Suren of Sur-la-Clé, and even the North Königsteiners, all have Type A race propensities. The other large Mondial civilization, the Mesk, are too yellow and oleaginous to count as a heroic race. True, they are violent and expansionist, but they have a glandular problem.
Oh, yeah?
Overproduction of sebum. Sebum is leaking into their brains, making them listen to El Mariachi music and eat toxic minced meat-based food, which in turn only produces more sebum. As proven by the Maun and the Mesk, Occidental Type A is in retrograde. The Semenese and the Areopagite are on the ascent.
And these are?
The indigenous people of this, the Insulindian archipelago. The Semenese inhabit the southern islands. I am Semenese, from the stock of Ulruir on Ile de Fantôme. The Areopagites are the master race of the Ile Maran deserts. The Semenese are descendants of the Areopagites. We came here during a heroic migration from Ile Maran to Ansoula.
Heroic migration? What's up?
Thousands of years before the lactose-intolerant Maun Reten Occidentals discovered this place.
Sure. So glad I kicked this face. What's the difference?
The Areopagites are sleek, long-headed. The Semenese are powerful, mesomorphic. The former is an immutable progenitor, unchanged since the Super Isola of Pericarnassus. Ancient brains rest in their slender skulls. The latter is perfected and adapting. Together they form the Simeno-Areopagite, or Simeopagite super race. That is all. There are no more Type A races in the world. Nature was not capable of more.
Type B?
Type B are the unheroic races, amorphous non-competitors of the great race. The Koikos and the Vacholier, they are mud-colored people.
Lovely.
To an untrained eye, the Koiko appear white and pinkish, like a ham sandwich. But look into their eyes and you will see. They are of an indistinct muddy color, and so is their skin. Unhealthy, sweaty, and ashen.
Gross.
Pinkness is a racial quality that has to be earned through centuries of advanced ballistic warfare and cultural domination that the Grad people have undergone for drinking al-Ghul and smoking the degenerate tobacco and for
Oh, they're Irish. I got it. He's talking about the Irish. Yikes.
The Koiko, the countless micronationalities of Grad, are all inexplicably obsessed with potat. The only thing they like more is dividing into microscopic ethnostates, like political amoeba.
Belashores?
The Vacholians, halfway between Type A and the racial Cauldron. Two mixed to know right from wrong. You tried your degenerate little revolution, which was the single greatest failure committed by humans in our 82,000-year history on this planet.
Alright. Tell me about the C to F race cauldron. As I have to know.
Those
Oh no, I didn't mean to hit.
Colorful tassels are the Vesper, the other over as proven, the Areopagites are asleep. The lad nature was not capable.
Okay.
Tips, the F are a museum of failed chimeric experiments and tragic maladaptations. They are tortured creatures waiting to be put to sleep. Your morbid interest in them worries me. Lesser races like the mosquito, a grotesque mixture of a masked woman and a Seminese man. Only possible if the mother is masked and the father Seminese. The other way around, they fail to produce offspring. The mosquito is born sterile, like a donkey. All they have left is to ride customized motor carriages with hydraulic suspension, listening to aggressive El Mariachi music to vent their impotent despair.
Any more?
Then there is the Simino Koiki Chimera. Are you sure you wish to know of the Simino Koiki Chimera? It is not an aesthetic sight.
I don't want to know.
The Koiko, as you know, are very servile, especially when they meet the rich man. Racial scientists have toyed with the idea of crossing the Seminese with the Koiko to produce a super worker of Seminese strength and great servility. This will never happen. The Seminese and the Koiko may have similar interbreeding problems as the mosquito. We will never know precisely. No Seminese man could maintain an
Oh my
erection
God,
and the
no!
suffocating potato stench of a Koiko woman or Koika. Your eyes bounce to the young woman at his side, twirling her hair. It is light brownish and eyes are a random color. The heart that pumps the hemoglobin is mysterious, and so is its dark will. Enough of these personal matters. Have you been educated to all the Rasotin
So
now?
basically, it's the world's biggest hypocrite. Love it.
He does not seem angry, nor does the woman look affected. She just twirls her hair. Perhaps they've been through this and established an accord.
Maybe he should stop being racist. I understand advanced race.
Nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is the race enigma? You have not even worded the mystery, let alone solved it.
Hey, how do I...
You need to internalize what you have heard here.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
Then return to me. This clarity does not come in. I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss, Tibere Vasholian. Your love, don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
Guys,
there must be some friction there. He's keeping it well hidden, however.
yeah, but you still serve him. How's that factor into your life?
Mr. Claire is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront international capital, which is something your race naivistic communists never did. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic.
Oh, communism's pretty cool.
idiotic communism is the single greatest contributor to your race descent. Everywhere around you, the fruits of its failure to challenge the world order. Individualism, rock and roll music, sexually transmitted diseases.
Sir, would be so lucky sexually.
Above all, rampant multinational finance still reigning large. Tell me, where have you gotten your love of pathetic communism from? Degenerate youth culture? Rock and roll music?
Disco.
Offshoots of the Seminoles people invented disco while having sex under the influence of cocaine.
Probably.
It is a shame upon my race. But what is done is done. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminoles race.
Alright, who are the
The
Seminoles?
South Island race, haplogroup A4A. We are the rightful masters of the Insulindian archipelago. We descend from the Areopagites of ancient Pericarnassus and arrived here 4,000 years ago. Millennia before you. We are the future. That is all you need to know.
You were born and raised on the islands before.
I am a descendant. The narrow streets of Ulumbuir are with me in my genetic dreams. I see young Seminoles women walk into the grey mass on Ile de Fantôme, waiting on immaculate conception from the pale.
So, you come from the islands?
No. I have heard about it on the radio.
You're not really Seminoles, you're just from
I'm
Russia.
from Couronne. And no, it is not just in Revachon. The city is central to the Seminoles strategy. Spreading through its trade networks, our culture will dominate the world. You have heard enough about our phylogenetic secrets for today. You have extinction to come to terms with. Think upon it.
Why are you not with the Hardys? With a tattoo?
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race.
Welcome to Revachol. You hear him yell at a redhead woman visiting the fritter nearby.
I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt.
What?
True, that is a noble cranium, but you got a hard noggin yourself.
You exhibit forward projection of the jaw, indicative of schizophrenia and sexual inaccountability.
He's not wrong.
From a purely aesthetic standpoint, the dimple in your jaw makes you look like a baby. This is not conjuncture, just
Bye,
an
butt.
observation.
Bye, but. Goodbye. Bye. Okay. What else, buddy?
It is impossible to see any more of your bone structure. It is covered in the ravages of Al-Ghul. From what remain of your features, I can see fleshy lips, baldness of the head, and long arms relative to lower limbs. This leads me to conclude you are not a police officer. You are a common criminal, an offspring of murderers and sailors from Sur-la-Clé and Vesper, and possibly even the degenerate sheep herders of Ubi.
Interesting. There's
Your racial heritage is uninteresting. It is the same as all Rivasholians. Your parents and their parents made the decision to reproduce while under the influence of Al-Ghul. That is the only reason you are
That's
here.
racist.
He's right there. It's almost impossible to get it on unless you're both drunk. It's too scary when people are sober.
There is nothing fun. I cannot possibly imagine.
Why are you not Why are you not with the Hardy
I
Boy?
am not the first line of defense. I am the last. In addition, these so-called Hardy Boys are an effeminate clique of bodybuilders. Their company is spiritually degrading.
You're all part of the union.
The Hardy manlets are on the pay of the company. I answer to the union alone. And I do this out of race heroism. Finance is an alien concept to the Simonees. Now leave me be. I must luxuriate in the company of my woman.
I must luxuriate in anything
I
better.
think this racist is better than the last, but the next racist will be the really good one.
Know what that means?
That will be the
He will
Racist.
grant us 3 wishes.
Your pedomorphic friend has quick wits, a protruding occiput, and an indented zygomatic bone.
The lieutenant does not flinch.
You should keep him close. The congenital defect of farsightedness does not render him a complete invalid. He still has the use of his mind.
God damn it. That was the most backhand. Thank you. Poop. I don't. He's just wonderful. Ladies. He doesn't. He thinks you're inferior. Verb each other. I talk to Joyce. I have to talk to Joyce. Much as I don't want.
There it is again. There's a spectral scent haunting this pair, no doubt. And it smells like sea brine mostly, because it's a pair. Years of turmoil, of hopes and dreams, ground beneath the inexorable tides of capital.
Your eyes and take.
What do you smell? The first thing that strikes you is the overwhelming brine. You imagine yourself underwater, a 100-legged arthropod scuttling along the murky silt at the bottom of the sea. But then the unmistakable reek of seagull shit hits you, buoyed along on the air currents, an acrid melody about mouldering cords of wood rot and heavy fuel oil.
Still smelling for communists, detective?
Yes?
Well, I'll be over here when you've finished.
His impatience is feigned. He's actually curious to see how this personal errand shakes out.
You still sniffing for communists? I am.
What the lieutenant thinks is irrelevant. Your politico-olfactory cortex is lighting up like a holiday display. The scent of communism is overwhelming, and it's coming right from that balcony over there.
You mean Cindy?
Certainement. A precocious communist youth, a symbol of a kinder, more hopeful future. Now's your chance to establish contact with your revolutionary brothers and sisters. A chance to establish contact with the future. What a beautiful, terrible thought.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
This fucking fuck the world, son.
I don't believe it. I've never known those boys to have manners.
The bemusement in her voice doesn't fully mask genuine tenderness.
Seem to hold you in high esteem.
They'll never be skulls, but their hearts are in the right place.
Oh, that's nice of you. You're cool. Can I be a skull?
Fat chance. But you can still do your part to revitalize the neighborhood.
Ah.
She throws you a conspiratorial glance, then presses her finger to her lips and squints up at the sky, as though straining to hear something in the distance.
Have you noticed the quiet? Every so often, you might hear a gunshot pierce the air somewhere in Jamrock. But in Martinez, no gunshots, no sirens. The people are languishing in boredom and complacency. This place is a sepulchre. We'll paint it red. We bring the raucous. You bring the sirens.
Jesus. All right. Hey. Talk politics for a minute.
And what do you know about politics?
Rads, help me fire up the Ovian sausage. Guys said there's some. My nose told me that you're also a communist. We should team up, join forces. Searching for a bunch of mole people.
The girl erupts in a cackle that seems like it should belong to a much older woman.
Oh, that's very nice. The little pig.
For the
Oh
briefest
shit, I didn't mean to
instant,
click that.
The lieutenant's hand hesitates above the notebook he's scribbling in.
I just said, that's right, I'm going to make juicy sausage links out of the entire 41st precinct.
Sure. I know someone who'd love to talk that ideological stuff. You're looking for Steban.
And who is Steban?
A right communist who runs a mega cool and very secret meeting.
Does this Steban happen to go around in a jacket?
He might. No.
The lieutenant lets slip a sigh that seems to suggest this turn was utterly predictable.
Just tell me what you want me to do.
A laughing skull. Death hilarious. This is...
Oink for me, piggy.
No! I'm such a sorry cop. I don't want to. I actually do. This is hilarious. I'm not oinking. Come on, that's no way to treat a revolutionary brother.
Wrong. This is exactly how I treat my little brother.
No, she's making me oink. Oink, oink.
There, that wasn't so bad, was it?
Was that bad? Dignity, it's all gone.
It's not the worst indignity you've suffered the last several days, but it is up there. The lieutenant, needless to say, is not impressed.
Sounds like you're really serious about meeting Steban. It's touching, sort of. Steban's group meets only at night, in an old room in these apartments here. It just so happens you're in luck. Their weekly meeting is tonight.
It's tonight?
Poke your snout around sometime after 10 p.m. and you might just find them.
Hold on. What else can you tell me about
Just
Steban?
that he's a real communist.
A real...
Not like the play acting you've been doing.
Oh.
The rest, you'll have to see for yourself.
Very helpful. Why do I feel like there's a catch?
Oh, smart pig. Because there is. See, Steban's a bit on the paranoid side. He's got all these mega secret passphrases to keep out infiltrators and the like. You can't join the meeting without one.
Lieutenant, here's his...
Not to interfere in your personal errand, but I wonder whether it might have something to do with that phrase Mañana mentioned overhearing.
I was totally about to say that. Really dumb. You shouldn't be embarrassed even suggesting it. You're right. Good thinking.
Lieutenant nods.
Not going to lie, I didn't.
Guess this is what happens when two pigs put their heads
God
together.
damn it, Cindy is quick. She is a very quick-witted young lady. I love her.
That's enough. Off with you then.
Catch you later, Cindy. All right. Nice. Now we talk to Joyce. Am I ready to talk to her?
Good. What can I help you with?
I spoke with the lorryman about the round. What should I be equipped? Empathy? No. Inland Empire. What is that? Punches and feelings? Me. Half-light? No. Action? No. I think I need information. Okay, I'm butt naked. That's pretty. Rhetoric? Perhaps. Logic is bad. I don't think I. Suggestion could be better. Interface. Authority, no compose. Around this one? From, Perception? Encyclopedia. Seems good. Yes. Really silly. Yeah, I should drugs. Ledger? What? Maybe she'll exit. Lady.
You're back. Good. Yes,
Spoke with
my
them.
eyes on the harbour.
Yeah,
have sent
give me
word to
that.
effect.
Give me that experience.
What have you
Oh, give me
discovered?
that skill point. Where are these eyes?
It doesn't really matter. And I do apologize for the surveillance. Wild Pines can't afford to be blind at a time like this. In any case, it's a relief to know someone has looked into it. If I may ask, will there be an official investigation? I assume you discovered there is an operation.
If there is an investigation, it will be part of an ongoing operation, subject to confidentiality. I'm sure you understand.
Oh yeah, Kim? Be all official.
Of course, detectives. In any case, you've held up your end of our arrangement. I trust you with the rest. Now it's my turn. I wouldn't normally break protocol like this, but the situation demands it. If you don't solve this murder, I'm afraid we may have a bloodbath on our hands.
The words bloodbath sound cold in her mouth. They taste of iron and strawberries.
That mean iron and. What was that about, Bloodbath?
Yes. I'm afraid this strike may descend into a small-scale civil war.
Yeah.
With possible consequences for all of Rivershoal West.
Since you are sharing, ma'am, this is also the RCM's worst-case scenario.
Then we're on the same page, as grim as it may be.
And how are the lynch?
I have an indirect role to play, I'm sad to say. My employer experienced a momentary lapse of faith in me. In that moment, they elected to deploy a private military contractor as an insurance measure. They called it my security detail.
A momentary lapse in
They were
faith?
dispatched after I relayed the union's initial offer.
Oh my god, that's so stupid.
Every worker...
A member of the board. I tried to convince my employer it was simply a piece of rhetoric, or a joke. They did not appreciate the humor. Absolutely not. These mercenaries are muscle, pure and simple. They are meant to intimidate the Union into surrendering.
Who are they, exactly?
Crenell, an Oranese military company.
Pinkertons. Oh wait,
as far
what?
as I know, 3 arrived in Martinez. They report to me sporadically, but they do not answer to me. To be frank, they wear ceramic armor, have semi-automatic weapons, and years of combat experience. They also have trauma and stressor disorder, and no idea how to conduct themselves in an urban civilian environment.
Oh shit.
So, what happened?
The story is, one of them, the Colonel, I don't know his real name, sexually assaulted a local woman while he was drunk and separated from his unit. This allowed some of the more militant Union members to subdue him. He was taken out behind the whirling in rags and lynched last Sunday night. Nothing. Mr. Clare refuses to let me into the harbour. I have not been able to discuss this matter with anyone there. The remaining 2 Crenell contractors carry out their orders, for now.
For now?
It's a smokescreen. In secret, they are conducting an independent military tribunal into the lynching. Once this investigation is concluded, executions will follow.
Oof.
What is the nature of this so-called investigation?
Whether to execute one, some, or all of the Union militants.
It'll be all of them. The decision is already made.
Not Disco.
It was the Union who strung him from that tree. My hope is that you provide a single concrete suspect before Crenell.
And it was the guy who fucking raped some lady. Allegedly. Probably shouldn't hang him, but still. Maybe hang him from his dick?
If you don't pin this on someone good, and do it fast, they will identify and execute everyone present at the lynching. This in turn will force the Union to respond.
The débardeurs have over 2,000 men. It will be 1,000 to 1.
Have you ever seen a Hornet invade a beehive, Lieutenant? It's not pretty. These men work in tandem using semi and fully automatic firearms. Their armor is virtually impenetrable to muzzle-loaded weapons, even yours. Most Union workers don't have guns at all.
The muzzle loaders need to be reloaded after every 1 or 2 shots. The automatics every 1 or 2 minutes.
As I said, a bloodbath.
Seek him? Oh, I can't.
It appears you found it, yes. And I'm not happy for you.
Too many things have already gone wrong. Lieutenant Double Yefreta Dubois. All we can do is keep that which is not from following suit. One single concrete suspect delivered into civil court, and I may be able to defuse this situation.
What can you tell me about Crenell?
Not much. Their public resume is relatively good, as far as private military contractors go. I believe they were once called Downwell. They boast a long list of clients. Saint-Baptiste, Welchman Lorenz, Eintracht. A warning sign, however. The operations concerned all take place in third or fourth world countries. Guarding facilities, escort missions and such.
Meaning they're used to operating in war zones.
Yes. All the good conflict corridors, Supramundi, Yesut, the Seminese Islands, countries that don't have a good record reporting atrocious military conduct on their soil.
Okay. Anything else?
Sadly, no. Before this happened, I had little interest in them. Now that I do, I don't have the resources. If you still have access to the ICP's database, you could run a better background check than I ever could. It may take some time, though.
Do you know a lot about the inner workings of the RCM and the ACP, man?
In my line of work, it pays to do your research. I was prepared to deal with the RCN. I did not think I'd be dealing with a group like Crenell.
You contact the company. Tell them to call them off?
I have. And they will. However, these orders take time to reach what is basically a rogue unit out in the field here. Until they do, it's all on us.
Freaking terrifying. What the hell?
She's being truthful. She is pressing them as hard as she can.
You said the deceased assaulted a
Well, he didn't. This is information passed on to me from some teenagers loitering around the canal. I cannot testify by it.
Did the passing on?
The remaining contractors. Their tribunal. It's what they believe.
Did the teen by the canal?
That the man was killed because he assaulted a local woman. I've asked around a bit. This seems to be the accepted story around Martinez.
This does not come as news to us, but still. To your knowledge, where did this assault take place, if you know?
Last Sunday night, at the Whirling in Rags, the hostel by the gates. Supposedly, the colonel was drunk, maybe on narcotics too. Either way, he's alleged to have sexually assaulted a woman. Sometime later, a group of dock workers got their hands on him.
Woman?
That's a good question, officer. I don't have the slightest idea. As I said, it's a rumor. About a rumor. In any case, it's what the colonel's remaining colleagues believe.
This colonel, the one who was hanged. Know him?
If you mean did I see him alive? Yes. But I did not know him.
His name was?
Lely. His service name. A nom de guerre, most likely. He wouldn't divulge his full name. Only one of them did. A bad sign if there ever was one.
Oh shit. Tell me about the others.
One is a man. Corty, they call him. A nickname as well. The other a woman. Phyllis DePaul. Corty is the gunner, I believe. DePaul is a radio operator.
I wonder who these people could be.
What would you say was his eye color, the deceased's?
She closes her eyes, trying to picture the man's face.
I can't remember.
Of regret.
That's all right, ma'am. Anything else? Nationality? What would you say was his age?
He was 40. Or 50. It's hard to say which. He had a combat injury on his lower jaw. It made it difficult to estimate his age, or gauge his facial expressions.
This matches the dental reconstruction we saw on the body, and Glacier also mentioned it, I believe. What else? Nationality? Accent?
He was, Occidental, I think. Light brown hair, a mixed accent, Oranese, or Messinian, maybe. His injury gave him an accent all his own. In a way, it was humanizing. He had to learn to speak through it, through the injury. That's all I know, I guess. I only met him once.
Where are the two remaining mercs now?
They've gone to ground, as it were. I don't recommend seeking them out. For one, they're almost certainly armed to the teeth. They don't have the same respect for the Revachol citizens' militia as I do. To put it bluntly, they think you're vigilantes. Ghetto savages. It will not be a fruitful meeting.
We still need to know where they are.
Likely to run into them eventually. When that happens, I'll be in a better position to mediate if I don't appear involved.
One is obviously the scab leader at the harbor gates. The one chanting the idiotic slogans. He's barely maintaining his disguise. The other has a vantage point in a building south of the roundabout. They were keeping tabs on you while you were canvassing the lorry drivers.
What must be the goon in ill-fitting work clothes, one building by an overlook?
That may be so. I still hope you heed my advice. There's no need to kick the hornet's nest.
For all your talk of averting this catastrophe, the situation at the gate is a border keg. Does this not bother you?
Of course it bothers me, Lieutenant. But my hands are tied. How would my employer react if it appeared I were intervening on behalf of the Union?
Your concern may be appearances. Ours is keeping the peace.
One's in a building overlooking the roundabout.
Afford a good vantage point. In any case, it's practically inaccessible.
Where is your radio for contacting them, if I may ask? Do you have an earpiece?
Heavens no. I'm not an undercover agent. There's a shortwave at the ship's wheel.
I have another question.
I hope I can answer it better.
What time do we have?
Until the executions start? Truthfully, I don't know. It depends on their progress identifying the members of the lynch mob, and their impatience.
They don't report their progress to you?
Not on this matter. I'm afraid they consider this a personal initiative. It's a matter of days, not weeks.
Oof, that's
I am
enough.
sorry to have been the bearer of bad news.
Now, can
If there
you
is
tell me
anything
about
else,
these
of course.
tattoos?
Excuse my hesitation before.
Yeah, well, I was drunk and crazy, so...
For about half a minute, in silence, she wears fingerless gloves. Her fingernails are cut short and fractured, like those of a working woman.
It was taken with a Trigat not long ago. This is the man's upper body. There were no more markings on his hands or legs.
Observe her expression.
Her mouth is relaxed. The accordion lines near her mouth vanish. The pearls of her eyes move slowly on the photo's surface.
What do you think?
Sorry. I was trying to see if I can read the web of interdependencies between these points. The stars.
You know stars?
I can't.
Stars?
But that's how you read this story. The points themselves don't have letters, numbers, anything. Their size, location on the body, and distance from each other tells you what they represent.
Like blooms in a pattern.
Close. Port cities. This is an Oronese map of the waterways, a sailor's tattoo worn by wayfarers of the Dolorian century. Over 300 years ago, the sailors would mark their bodies to map their travels.
What is the use of the map?
The sailor's soul would use it to fly back home if they should die abroad. This is a sort of contraption to be reeled back in by. The silver cord, they would call it.
Where is he now?
One's going nowhere but the morgue. Spoken to him. For now, the soul's fastened inside the corpse.
That is precisely what the sailors feared when they drew these maps. A fear of drowning within one's own corpse.
Holy shit, that's fucked. Well, then why didn't it work? What travels did the dead man make?
Quite a few. Vredefort, the Oronese capital, traditionally stands on the right shoulder. He started somewhere near here, I think.
What next?
Then he made his way to the Pretto Grande, through what I think must be the Stutz Canal, an artificial channel through the Occident. From the Pretto, he sailed to the Insulindic Ocean, first the Semines Islands, then this.
What's that?
Revachol. Those are the two constants. Vredefort on the shoulder, and Revachol in the heart. They started the tradition of these maps right after the discovery of Insulinde, at the dawn of the Interinsulary Age.
You said you can't read it.
I can't. This man was no sailor. And these are no ports. I can understand geographic fragments, but not their meaning.
Oh. Oh. Oh, I see. Who could tell me
His
more?
platoon members? The other contractors. Though I do not suggest you go and show them that picture. This man was their friend and comrade.
Challenge accepted.
Oh, shit.
I say we do it.
Challenge accepted. I also say we do it. I need the information. Mark it down. Ask Mert.
Do what you have to do, Detective Dubois.
I'm definitely
I don't
doing
think
it.
Deciphering that tutu should come before public security. But if you should wade into the mob to find out, I couldn't stop you.
We will be careful.
That's all for the tattoos
Is there
thing.
anything else I can help you with?
I think I got everything from her. Wow. At least for now. Cool. Oh yeah, autosave, let me save. Autosave, let me save. And do you want to go play a board game? Also, I think I have a white check for you. The whirling. So we should go try that. Or does it matter where we are? Okay.
Yes.
Right here. Okay. Maybe we should... Perception? Oh wait, we need to do one of the ones that's grayed out. That might be possible. Okay, suggestion, possibly. Logic. Rhetoric. We can't do rhetoric. Logic. Visual calculus. Try. I'm going to go suggest to this girl outfit. Adding more points to that category. Maybe I don't have anything though. Oh, it's purple. Purple. Okay. Well, have any, oh, here. I'll just do this drug. All right, now.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
Yeah.
Because you
Oh,
know.
thank you.
She's been talking to you so openly because you've talked before.
Hang on, so you know me? We've met before?
Yes, I used to stand out there all the time before Mother told me to focus on my homework. You've been running around all week without your shirt on, sir, apologizing to everyone. I don't really understand what you've done wrong.
Did I ever talk to you?
Of course, you stopped by a few times. You certainly look better than the last time I saw you.
What do you mean better? I look like shit.
Yeah, but you don't have party eyes anymore.
Oh shit. You don't have party eyes anymore.
Party eyes. Yes, of course. That makes sense.
She said that so sadly. But that's such a polite way to phrase it.
I'm not surprised children have seen you running around with party eyes on, he thinks.
Why do I have to ask?
You know, like a cat in the dark, all big and wide-eyed. It certainly looks odd on a man.
The swiveling eyes of a loony drug addict. That is what she meant. You were probably gurning too.
Probably.
Good thing she didn't say party eyes loud. Her mother's nearby. Fuck yeah. You should get some party eyes right now.
God damn it,
Snap those
electrochemistry.
sequins on you, boy.
I mean, I've been partaking in narcotics.
Oh, baby, that's not what you have to worry about. Worry about the important thing.
So, why didn't you tell me you knew me to begin with?
I didn't know I had to do that.
Oh, I don't really like this detective deduction game anymore, conclude.
I guess we can change the subject, sir. I didn't mean to bring you down.
Okay, see you.
Hi, Ace Detective.
Yeah, Ace Detective. Like the sounds of that.
It's the ledger you found. Oh, and the cool piece of toilet paper is stuck to the back.
Expect the
It's just
toilet paper.
sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Get off.
Still wet. The toilet paper peels off the plastic
Ew.
easily. All you have to do is shake it off with your finger and voila. The ledger now looks marginally better.
Why the hinge
Without
door open?
resistance or sound, the two panels move against
Wait.
each other. The compartment is now open.
Close it.
It's slightly, ever so slightly, difficult to breathe once you've done so. The drawer is locked. Blue ink drips from the white pages in your hand. Your hand shakes. You're flushed with adrenaline.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Arson, petty theft, spousal abuse. Handwritten logs on dozens of investigations date back to January 50. You don't exactly close them.
Right. Now we should go do of tracks. Visual calculus. Visual calculus. We go do some visual calculus. Visual calculus. Maybe these shoes can help me with my visual calculus. I have to go to the tracks. What was that? The book is titled "And from Hemdall and the Wildfire." Okay. Ooh. Look at these tracks.
What do you see?
No unusual horizontal boot prints like the one I saw at the Whirling.
These prints are pretty standard.
So our odd soul wasn't the back of the
I
Whirling.
don't know. They're about the same size. Not the same boot, no. But they could be the same person.
Hmm. Is this?
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza.
Come on. No.
These tracks are...
That's the worst thing to ever happen to me in my life. Kim Volition. How do I do this one? Yeah, let's go ask that scab leader. Go talk to him. Oh, we need to be tough. Oh. I don't even know what we should. I think we should just look cool. Oh, and I'm going to approach him wearing his friend's shit. Because that's the kind of guy I am. Nice. What do we think? Looks like I'm not wearing pants, doesn't it? I feel like I might need reaction speed though. Glasses are ugly. Visual calculus, logic, empathy. No, I don't need that. There. I look great. I look great. Do I have pants on? I have pants on. Keep thinking I don't, because it doesn't look like I do. I'm ready for this boss fight.
To work. Right to work. Shame on you.
I think you may be able to help decipher some tattoos.
Don't think so.
Suddenly, this feels like a really, really bad idea.
I don't care. They were on the body of the man who was hanged behind the cafeteria. Give him the photo. It was on your colonel. Give him the photo.
Silence. He takes the photo. Grey eyes dart back and forth on the glossy surface. His face is unmoving. Hard as a stone, but beneath it,
fucking loincloths really did him in.
Can you tell me what the tattoo means?
What it means?
It points one tiny star in the web of lines away from the man's heart, almost on his stomach.
I can tell you what this one means. Only one. You want to hear what happened here?
Yes.
Our colonel is deep in the bush here. Deep in the fucking bush. In Benital, 41. Monsoon season. He's on a reconnaissance mission. He spent a month behind enemy lines, scouting kipped villages. Nothing but fucking bugs and snakes for fun. Men are getting restless. There's talk of switching employers.
With some strange emotion, this is about to get really graphic. Last moment to back off.
Don't interrupt him.
Our boy, he's only a captain then, but he knows how these men think. If they don't see action soon.
His voice gets really quiet, a long, long way from right to work.
At dawn, he comes upon two kids, breeding in the bushes by the river. Or maybe they weren't breeding. Maybe they were just making eyes at each other. I like to think they were breeding. We shot the boy. He was useless, but the girl, she was nice. A little fat, you know, but not too old. She was quite the entertainment for the week she lasted. Expired in the hands of Sarge Mason, the kind of guy who'd make Chief there shit his pants and cry like a bitch. God. Mason couldn't let go. Cut the tits off her cold body and fucking drowned in a creek a week later.
Something stirs in your stomach. There's a word on the tip of your tongue. Colorless, odorless.
You're not really a scab leader, are you? You were there?
No. I was in the domain, in Jamrock, being a bouncer.
You're not a scab leader, are you?
Fucking mask is getting sweaty. I want to take my mask off. But
he's under orders, and orders are orders.
Evil.
You bet it was.
What is evil?
It's just nature. This guy, he used to say evil is when nature and spirit meet in the wrong place.
Can I have that
Go
back?
ahead.
All right now. Free commerce! Keep the goods flowing!
Are you a mercenary hired by Wild Pines?
Free flow of commerce!
Man yells and wipes his face, sweat's dripping down his brow.
Don't talk to him any longer. Just leave, please.
Back
the
off
man's
for now.
breathing steadies, but his eyes are still narrow. Slowly, he's trying to get his right-to-work dance back on. It's hard to do that when you want to beat a man into a pulp instead.
Okay, so now I want to find his... Stop. Work, I am nothing.
The woman is still hunched over the room.
Yeah.
Huh? What is it? What do you want? Of course not.
The woman swayed.
Thought she might have something new to say since I rated what I thought her truck.
Still here, stuck in this.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Over.
In the cabin, you see.
I don't know if I want to. Hear this. Go check out my truck. Check out those bad, I guess. Hey, lady.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is
Ooh.
There's something feral crouched between the rocks.
Something feral?
Something primal.
Primal?
Something back away, very slowly. There, by the water.
It's a shirt.
Intriguing.
Got it. Leopard bodysuit. Hell yes. Oh, it's an interact? This leopard pattern garment washed up on the coast, burrowed between rocks and ice. Damp smells arise when you bring it close to your face. It looks dangerously feral, as if you should think twice before getting closer.
This is
Interact.
men's size L.
Oh shit, that's my size.
With short sleeves. There are bits of seaweed stuck to it. It speaks to the animal inside.
It does.
You. Actually, this is a leotard, not a unitard. Unitards have legs.
True.
Slow and steady, boy. You know how to handle this.
I sure do. I sure do.
Drop it now. This thing will eat you.
Wait, am I in
Can't
danger?
you feel the hairs on your arm and on the back of your neck standing up? Your heart rate races through the roof. Your pupils are the size of marbles. This is irreversible peril.
No.
Yeah, but why does it taste so sweet?
Feel the material.
Despite the time it's spent in the water, the garment itself is surprisingly silky. The leopard spots are slightly textured. The garment label says It's composed of 85% polyamide and 15% elastane.
Where did it come from?
The wind blows through rocks and reeds. Days spent in the saltwater have washed off any clues of its origin.
What should I do with it?
Run, you idiot.
No.
There's only one thing left to do. See how it fits.
Yes. Yes.
Just know that once the leotard goes on, it never comes off. You will change irrevocably.
Oh no.
But don't you want to feel different? It can be a secret that only you know.
Why is no one here to tell me what to do? Wow.
You slip from your briefs into the leotard. It's very tight. You've never been cradled so firmly before.
I did it! I did it!
Putting on the garment feels like stepping into a warm summer lake. The silky warmth engulfs you.
Yes. This is the type of animal I want to be. Kim is watching me.
Your fingers run down your pectoral muscles, your abdominals, your hips. It's impossible to tell where you end and the leopard begins.
I am the leopard. I am the leopard.
The dried sea salt chafes against your soft flesh.
Ew.
Again, once the leopard comes on, it's never, ever coming off.
Why won't it let me see its stats? Leave it on forever.
It's wearing you now.
It reorganized my equipment. Honestly, I'm pretty happy about that. This is amazing. That looks... bow tie? Ooh, bow tie. Oh. There's so many options. Hate it. Option. Want more pants. Need more pants. Need more pants. Tim, did you see that? You don't want to say anything about me finding... Oh, can I loot this stuff? Loot this stuff? Oh, what's that? Ice is thick enough to walk on. I sure hope so. I've been walking on it. You know? The church? Have I gone up here?
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it.
I've been here.
Just dead and dying locusts.
I'd love to. That would be really cool. I bet I can. I bet it's possible.